Do you think owning a home in a legendary Italian city is only for the rich? If you do, think again. Today we are touring 4 homes for sale in famous Italian cities, and this might completely change your mind about what you think is possible.
We are wandering through some amazing cities today, but later we're going to talk about how our sponsor, WaWi&x, will help stretch your retirement dollars when moving abroad.
Because making that La Dolce Vita dream a reality is what we are here for.
And figuring out how to move your savings to buy that forever home without losing a chunk to fees, that's the part we need to talk about.
And if you're a new WaWi&x customer, don't go anywhere. We'll show you how to make your first transfer actually work for you.
Welcome to Wandering with Wine, where we overturn every single cobblestone on the internet to bring you the best of the best homes for sale in Italy in the comfort of your own home.
So grab a drink, sit back and relax, and let's explore Italy.
Let's get into it.
Here's a look at what we have in store for you. 4 homes in 4 legendary cities. And this week we're going to guess the price. So as we go through each property, put your guess in the comments below.
Where are we going? We're going to Rome, we're going to Venice, we're going to Florence, and we're going to Verona. This is what we call the Big Four. You may disagree with one of those potentially. Let us know if we are right or if we are wrong, and we will give you the prices of all of these properties at the end of the episode.
Before we get to the first of 4 properties, we always have to take a minute to thank our channel supporters. Susie and Brian, thank you so much for the coffees. Diane W., Robert R., thank you for becoming patrons. And Marilyn, thank you for upgrading your membership. You guys are amazing.
We love you guys.
All right, fam, our first wander is taking us to Rome.
Here we go. Look, it's a little bit further north than what I used to think, actually, back in the day. But here we go. Beautiful city. If you haven't been there, you need to go. What is that structure right there, babe?
The Colosseum.
Yeah. Look at all of these ancient structures right here. I mean, you have to go to Rome, and I think we may have found the property for you.
Honeyman.
Yes.
Show me the amenities.
Okay, we're gonna have everything you've ever wanted and needed. You see that right there is Vatican City, okay? It's right there in Rome. It's the smallest country in the world, actually. But there's a hospital right there. You have tons of restaurants. You have grocery stores.
Trevi Fountain.
Is there a McDonald's right there? That's weird.
There's everything.
Don't go there. There it is. I see a McDonald's sign.
There's everything you need here.
Yeah.
I think everyone knows that. Blanket statements for all of the cities we're going to today.
Obviously airports and trains and transportation.
And to top it off, there's an IKEA.
Yeah, IKEA in Rome. Welcome to the first of 4 properties. This one is over 1,200 square feet in the city. You will not believe the price. You have to guess, okay? Tell me more about this property, babe.
All right, so it's 114 square meters, about 1,230 square feet, 1 bedroom, 2 bath.
Okay.
We have electric windows.
Ooh,
yes,
very
that's all we'll
fancy.
say right now.
Okay, let's take a look at this beauty, okay?
It's so nice. It's very NFC.
It is very NFC.
And it's big to be in Rome.
I like those stairs. I like the ceilings.
Right.
You actually have plenty of space here to live. It's not a kitchen with a table and that's your living space, okay? Plenty of light coming in there. Cute little I-beams up there that are painted, right?
The I-beams.
And what do you think about this kitchen?
It's cute. It fits Rome.
It does.
I like it. Even the red fridge. Mm-hmm. You also have heat throughout, which is important. It does get chilly.
Yeah, and this is like a little, artistic door. Some people we know might have a couple glasses of wine and try and go in there. I don't know, but it's not a real door. Here's your bedroom upstairs.
Look at the floors.
Yeah, those floors are beautiful.
Pretty.
That's a big space.
It is. This is a nice size place for sure.
And this is a 1-2, so when you have guests over, they don't have to use your bathroom, which is always nice.
Very nice.
Look at this.
And you have a tub, and you have a bidet carino.
That is a very cute bidet, and I will take a bath in Rome. space.
Look at that.
Tons of storage.
That's a great size.
Yeah, it's new, fresh, and clean for sure.
It is.
I would feel comfortable doing stuff in there.
Doing stuff. They even put the glass block on top so you get some more natural light. But look at this bathroom too.
And then you have this one. And
How
this is not small at all.
No, it's not. And even though it's one bedroom, you could have a pull-out couch. Everybody gets their own bathroom.
Yeah.
And you're in Rome.
What's the price, guys? Come on. What do you think with all this space in Rome? In Rome.
Look at the entryway.
This is like a little foyer. This is almost another room right there. I kind of like that.
You could make it another room. We've seen some creative things that folks do.
A hammock that comes up and down depending when you're opening it. Okay, a little HHT in the city.
HHT in the city?
Okay. Is that a satellite or a satellite dish? Okay.
Look at this, though.
This is the entrance into that building. Very nice little garden area. Very pleasant.
Great.
Very pleasant.
Right?
Okay.
I love this one.
Let's do the recap without the price.
So we have a 1-bedroom, 2-bath, 114 square meters, about 1,230 square feet, electric windows, laundry room, storage room, security door. You also have screens on the windows, which is great. You can open up the windows.
I know you're in the city, but you can open the windows and get some fresh Roman air, whatever that means to you. Fresh Roman air.
Very new, fresh, and clean.
Yeah.
What do you think is the price?
Okay, it's Wander with Wisdom time. Here are 3 tips for making your budget work harder abroad.
Tip 1, your cost of living will change, and not always how you expect. Groceries might be cheaper, but utilities might not. Track your actual daily spending at home first, and then price it out in your target country. And yes, including the wine.
Tip 2, plan for currency fluctuations. What does that mean? That means your retirement income is in dollars, but your bills will be in euros. A 10% fluctuation will definitely affect your lifestyle, so build a buffer before you sign any contracts.
Tip 3, and this one is big. Once you pick that perfect property and your budget is set, make sure you're moving that money smartly. This is where our sponsor WaWi&x can really make a difference.
When sending large amounts internationally, banks can sometimes include costs in the exchange rate that aren't always made clear up front. And you know what? That's a great way to fund the bank's retirement and not your own.
WaWi&x steps in right here. They built their own payment network, which means faster, lower cost transfers. No mystery math happening with your pension.
For transfers of $25,000 or more, volume discounts show up automatically in the app. And for large transfers, you get a dedicated support specialist whom you can work with again in the future for large transfers. That's a big deal.
77% of transfers are instant, completed in under 20 seconds.
Which is faster than I can fall asleep in a hammock after 2 or 3 glasses of wine.
He's practicing for retirement. As of June 2026, WaWi&x has 18.9 million customers, $243 billion processed, and $3.3 billion saved in fees.
243 billion processed. The people have spoken. New WaWi&x customers get a fee-free transfer up to $600. The link is in the description below. Do not scroll past it.
Be smart.
Get wise.
All right, where is Wander number 2 taking us?
We are going to Venice. Let's take a look at Venice. Here it is. Look at all that water. It's kind of protected by land, but you get in there and you know this is a dreamy, dreamy area. Okay, just watch here, right? We're kind of far out. What's going on here? Here we go. I want to show you where this property is too. I know exactly where it is.
Oh.
All right.
Very nice.
It's not on that side. It's not on that side. Keep going. This is beautiful here. It's right there, right on this side. On that.
Right there.
I'll call it the coast of Venice. All right.
The coast of
Love it.
Show me the amenities.
Okay, let's zoom in here on the map. Here we are in Venice. I see an airport.
Yep. I mean, you have everything here. It's great. Train, gondolas, of course.
Gondolas. There's gondolas in. Okay.
Just a few.
So, beautiful restaurants, unbelievable sights, grocery stores, hair salons. I mean, this is it's bigger than most people think, actually.
Look at all those restaurants.
Yeah.
Clothing stores. See a tooth in town. Oh,
tooth in
hospital.
town. You know, crack a tooth
Doctor.
in Venice and you're all taken care of. You
Please
have doctors
don't crack
over
a
here.
tooth.
Don't crack a tooth. That's not advice. There's a gym right there.
Yep.
Okay.
You got it all.
Beautiful area. Welcome to the second of 4 properties. And this one is so expertly renovated that I am literally drooling. When I came across this, I was like, yes, this is definitely happening. Okay, tell us a little bit about this beauty.
It is gorgeous. So it is a 1-bedroom, 1-bath. It is 40 square meters, about 430-ish square feet. A complete restoration, natural gas heating. You can see from the photo that it is very NFC.
Here we go, guys. Tell me you're not drooling. Look at the walls. That's wood, actually. It's beautiful. They treat it like brick. Those floors are unbelievable.
I know. It's so gorgeous.
Look how new, fresh, and clean this is.
It is. The way that it's furnished, everything. Yeah. And you are steps from the canal.
Yeah. Walk right out that door. Just notice the stone there. We'll get back to that. But look how cute this kitchen is.
Right?
I mean, you're in it. Obviously, if you're in Venice, you are in it everywhere you go. Here it is. This is right there. Walk out and do your business, right? No, don't do your business.
Don't do your business.
Okay.
You have heat throughout as well, which you do need up here.
Look at this.
Look at this.
The beams on the ceiling, the beam across this way. The floors are on an angle. I mean, every inch of this place is very well thought out.
It is. It's beautiful. You're in the historic center, and look at these details.
That's right.
Oh, it's so gorgeous. Beautiful.
It's light and bright and airy.
It is.
You even, for that such a small space like that, you actually have a living room. Okay.
You do, which is one of the battles here, actually, trying to find one that had some living space as well.
That's right. Check out this bathroom. That's new, fresh, and clean. Take a shower and walk right out.
This is where you're walking.
Yeah. Hello. Okay, look at the stone. There's the door right here. Right around that corner is the canal.
Yep. You're walking right there.
That's a good-sized bedroom. You have a little desk in there, too.
You do.
Plenty of storage.
It's so pretty.
Look at the beams. It's got a little French thing to it, which I like.
It does. A little French vibe.
And I like the things on the edge of the beams, the metal there. It's cute. The wall's great.
Like it's been reinforced.
Yeah.
Look at this, though.
Yeah.
Just beautiful.
I mean, you're there. Look at the flowers. Oh, it's
thank
pretty.
Goodness.
But you saw the beam in the mirror.
Look at this cute little living room. I'm sure that's a pull-out couch as well.
You can do something special.
You
Give
could,
us the recap.
and then you can rent it out when you're not using it.
Oh, yeah.
I mean,
that's
so nice.
Okay.
Okay. So, I almost said the price. 40 square meters.
I'll say the price. Ready? $5 million. No, it's not. Go ahead.
About 430 square feet, 1-bedroom, 1-bath, complete restoration, natural gas heating in the historic center, close to lots of goodies. Oh, there was another one too where you could literally look out the window at the canal, and we were going back and forth. Maybe we'll do a couple bonus properties.
Let's do some bonus properties.
Our Patreon and Buy Me a Coffee members.
How much do you think this property is? Please in the comments below, and we'll let you know at the end of the episode.
Before we get to more properties, we always like to acknowledge sweet comments we get each week. Susie and Brian, who bought us coffees, they actually said, enjoy a vino on us. Such a great show. Thank you, guys. We appreciate it.
There's coffee in here, guys. There's coffee.
Yep.
Okay, Joanne W., we watch you every week and would like to help you promote your weekly content. That's very nice. But we don't know what it means when you say buy me a coffee, which is what Susie and Brian did, or Patreon, etc. Perhaps you can discuss this in a future episode. Terry and Joanne. Guess what? This one's for you, and I guess for us too, but we're going to explain it a little bit here.
All right, a little recap on ways to support the channel. Obviously, there's the free ways. Like, subscribe, comment, hit that notification bell. And then there's the paid ways. Buy Me a Coffee, Patreon, YouTube chats, and super thanks. So on Buy Me a Coffee and Patreon, we have weekly sneak peeks. We give bonus properties. We also have group chat, so you can chat with W3 family members and directly with us.
That's right. Okay, where do we find this stuff? So if you go to our YouTube page, you see right here, you see that? That's where all the links are to help support the channel. It keeps us going, and you see all the different ways right there. So you click on those links and you help support us. And I want to say one thing. The top one right there, Premier Property Passport. As you know, it is our weekly newsletter. It's actually a website with hand-picked properties from us. So if you want to support the channel, I think that's a great way because you get extra stuff that way.
You do.
Yeah, we really appreciate the support.
We do. And I just had an idea.
Okay.
Let's do a giveaway.
Woo! Okay, let's do comment below PPP, and we'll give what, a month free subscription?
Yep, so you can check it out.
PPP below. Which magical city is the next property in, babe?
One of my favorites, Florence.
The birth of the Italian Renaissance. This is where it happened, guys. And you know what? Drool. all over this city. Oh, is that a wine window? You have to visit the wine windows.
Yes, and there is the Duomo.
I mean, there are so many.
Ponte Vecchio.
Yeah, there are so many ancient treasures here. And look at this. You got this hill. You look. I don't know. And I'm drinking wine on that peak. Oh, you thought I forgot. Ooh. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful.
Show me the amenities.
I don't think there's that many amenities in Florence.
Oh no, nothing.
Airport, trains, boats, buses, taxis, everything. This is. I mean, if you haven't been there, you have to go. There is a treasure around every corner. Restaurants, grocery stores.
It's so beautiful.
I hope there's no McDonald's. I don't want to see a McDonald's. No McDonald's.
Oh, geesh. I see it.
There's a McDonald's. No. I think there might be more. I don't know this, but it seems like there's more churches there than any city in Italy from what I know. But
someone's going to call you out
that's
on that.
right. Let me know if I'm wrong. There's a bakery right there.
A bakery?
Yeah.
Wow.
Bread. Welcome to the third of 4 properties this week, and this one, right in the middle of Florence, is almost 1,300 square feet. Unbelievable. Just knowing that, how much you think it is, comments below.
Woo! All right, so it's a 2-bedroom, 2-bath, 120 square meters, about 1,300 square feet. You're in the city center near Piazza Indipendenza.
Ooh.
I mean,
Okay.
what?
I mean, it says Duomo right there, so you got to be close, guys. All right, here we go. Let's take a look at this.
Ooh, look at how high those ceilings are.
Yeah, this is light and bright and open and airy and beautiful in the city center.
I like the floors too.
That's right.
Wow.
Monkey see, monkey do,
Oh,
or
that's
whatever
funny.
that is. I
Yep.
like it.
Yep.
What a nice space. I love the way the wall looks with the ceiling.
They did a nice job.
Yeah.
They really did.
Okay.
And they still, it's kind of like whitewash on the ceiling, so you still get a little bit of that old school
Show me
charm.
some brown in the wood. If it's wood, I want to see a little bit. Don't solidly paint that. Okay.
That's a nice sized kitchen too.
Look at this. That's nice. And the oven is up, and throw
Right?
something in there.
That's a decent sized fridge. I love New York, of course. So they're Americans probably. Bigger
Yeah, because that's
fridge.
a U.S.
Bigger
fridge, baby. Look at this bedroom. High ceilings. The ceilings stay the same.
That's a walk-in closet, guys and gals.
Okay.
What?
How much must this be?
Walk-in
A
closet?
walk-in closet in Florence like
Look at this
this?
bathroom.
That's new, fresh, and clean.
Very. You have a bidet cleaner.
Bidet.
Look at the ceilings.
Those are even higher.
Right?
Okay, and this is the entrance up. That is actually, you see right there, this is part of the property. It's not stairs inside the building. There you go. What is this?
Wow.
Look at this. I'm going to call this
So
the
unique.
wine room.
Yep.
Okay?
Yep. I like it.
Look how big
I
it
love
is.
it. I want some more
That's
of
right.
it.
Look, there's wine in the back there. You see? I know.
Right? So you did see those stairs, but you guys are always asking us for ground floor apartments, and this has that as well.
Look, a bedroom here with a bookshelf and a couch. I mean, there's tons of space.
Laundry.
This is a laundry room with a stone arch and storage.
Ugly.
Yeah.
Look at this. Another nice sized bathroom.
Look how big this is. I love the ceilings like that.
Right?
It's very unique. It's
Right?
very cool.
I love that you have 2 different areas. So you have the ground floor, then you have this other section as well.
All right, beautiful.
Woo!
Give us the recap.
All right, 120 square meters, about 1,300 square feet, 2-bedroom, 2-bath, city center near the piazza, walk-in closet,
Guys.
laundry room, completely renovated, partially on the ground floor.
Okay.
Very nice. Very
this
new,
one's
fresh and clean.
This one's unbelievable. Let us know in the comments below. How much do you think this is?
If touring homes across Italy has become your favorite guilty pleasure, welcome to the club. And you should definitely give this video a like.
She's my guilty pleasure. And if you're enjoying this wander with us today, you know what? Hit that subscribe button and you will be part of the family.
Biagio, Biagio, wherefore art thou Biagio?
Verona, of course, you know what we're talking about. This amazing city is in the north. If you know what lake that is, put it in the comments below.
Yep. You'll see it on the map here shortly.
Yeah, that's where I'm drinking wine.
Woo! Oh, stunning.
You can get lost in this city.
Absolutely.
And I say it's a good idea. Beautiful.
Let's
Mountains,
do it.
Alps, everything. Love it.
Show me the amenities.
We have everything here. Let's take a look. And what lake is it? Of course, it is Lake Garda.
Yep.
Okay, so there we are.
Oh, I thought that said Biagio right there.
I've seen it.
San
in Italy, yeah.
Biagio.
Hospital up there. Look, there's a zoo. There's a zoo. I didn't know that. There is a zoo in Verona.
Look at all the parks.
Yeah, I see a winery over there, parks everywhere, restaurants, grocery stores, everything you need.
Tons of
And then some.
restaurants. Flower Burger.
Here's the thing, I think, too. It's bigger than most people think. This is a very big city. It's beautiful. They have everything you need. I love it.
Victoria's Secret.
All right, pause. No, just kidding. Okay, did I see a McDonald's? No, that's a good sign.
Oh, geez.
Welcome to the 4th of 4 properties. And this one also, what is it? It's almost 1,250 square feet in Verona.
Good stuff.
And I can tell you what, this is beautiful. What do we have? What do we have?
All right, so it's a 2-bedroom, 2-bath, 116 square meters, about 1,250 square feet, completely renovated.
Ooh. You guys are going to drool.
Stunner.
You're going to drool. Ooh, look at this.
Woo. Right?
All right. I love the floors. I love the stairs. I love the stone. Look at that stone. This is what we're talking about here when you expose it.
I like these stairs better than the witch stairs you see or the spiral staircase.
Pretty scary.
Look at this stone, though.
So you have a separate dining area, a living room, beautiful high ceilings, nice and open.
You got an alert.
Aircon alert. That's important.
Right?
This
Heat
one
throughout as well.
Yeah, this one is blowing my mind a little bit.
I know.
How much do you think it is below, just based on this? Here we go. Here we
go. So new, fresh, and clean.
Okay.
Look at this kitchen.
Yeah. Someone has a very good sense of style and taste, and they had a budget to make this beautiful like this.
Wow. Look, we even got some inset cabinets over there.
Yeah, this fridge over here has got technology. Concrete countertops, it looks like.
Very pretty.
Ooh.
Very updated. We got some beams. Look at the floors.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's high ceilings. It's a very nice sized bedroom. And look at this bathroom.
Bidet Carino.
Look at that.
Right.
That's like restoration hardware-y,
You can see the shower in the mirror.
Yeah, I love the faucet coming out of the wall.
Window for natural light, which I love. Look at that space, though.
How about this one?
Nice size shower.
Okay.
That's at least 6-person shower.
That's right. You got a rain, what do they call it? Rain shower head, and you have the wand.
Look at this loft.
Yeah.
Right? With
This is
skylights?
big. This is big.
It's so nice.
It's meticulous.
It really is.
Okay.
Wow.
You do have to be a little careful with your head there, but you can make it work. If you don't walk towards the light, you know what
I
I'm
could
saying?
suffer there.
Yeah,
I could suffer in Verona.
Especially for this price. What?
Right? Oh, look at this.
I've never washed my
TV.
I've never washed. That's a TV in the tub. I've never washed my
it?
face inside of a log.
Right? Look at that sink. How
this
unique
is
that?
super
There is
cool.
a TV in this.
It's the first I'm wandering with wine. A TV in the tub.
This is fancy.
Yeah, this is new, fresh, and clean, and you have an HHT.
You have 2 HHTs, 2 balconies.
Look how new, fresh, and clean the entire area is. Too.
Verona. It's crazy. Look how pretty that is. Ooh, the trees. There's a loft. You need some railing. This is where that ladder was that we saw.
but you could store stuff up here. Here's the next balcony, right? That one's close enough. You could probably share some wine with your neighbor.
Right?
Okay.
Look how cute for kiddos, though.
Yeah.
That's adorable.
That's for kiddos, or put your luggage up there. I mean,
Storage.
it's nice to just have stuff like that, right?
Yep.
Okay. And it's inside this building, which is very new, fresh, and clean as well. So
It is.
I'm just saying.
If you're in the doghouse, I would put you up in that loft.
Yes. Thank you. I'm in the doghouse now for some reason. I'm not sure why, but I love you.
you're
I love
not.
you. Okay, give us the recap.
2-bedroom, 2-bath, 116 square meters, about 1,250 square feet, completely renovated and so pretty.
Yes.
2 balconies, loft, air conditioning, heat throughout. There is an alarm. There's an armored door, so lock up and leave.
Yeah.
Home automation. Ooh. You also have a cantina and you have a garage. We're in Verona. You have 1,250 square feet, cantina, garage, 2
Extra
balconies,
storage, lofts,
completely renovated.
Everything. You could almost live here full time. If you love Verona, this one is worth checking out. That's a lot of details there. It's
That's
a lot of
good stuff.
options. How much do you think that is in the comments below? We're going to let you know here shortly.
Where's the
beach?
Beach.
There's no beach.
Oh, no. But guess what? Next week we are back to a deep dive episode, so let us know what town we should explore next.
We're going old school, baby.
All right, fam, who's ready to find out the prices on these 4 homes in iconic Italian cities?
Rome. That one was only $199.
Yeah.
Woo!
Right
That was
now,
big and beautiful.
It's about $226 USD.
Okay.
Wow.
What about Venice? That one that looked like Restoration Hardware.
Oh my gosh,
Okay.
so pretty.
Here we go. Only $260.
Yep.
In the historic center.
Under 300K US.
That is something to think about. Okay.
Maybe upper.
What about Florence?
I know.
Guys,
What?
310,000 euro. Unbelievable.
Yep. And the Verona one, I mean,
Yeah.
stunning, knock your socks off.
You guys see a pattern here. It's going up, so it's
Yeah.
probably a little more than 310, maybe a lot more. I don't know. Ready? Here we go. What do you think?
Oh, wow.
320 for that?
I mean,
Ooh.
I think that's a steal.
It is.
It's with the cantina and garage, that's what is just like mind-blowing. And air conditioning and heat and all the good
Unbelievable. These were the best deals we could find in the best cities that met our criteria, and we brought them straight to you.
stuff. That's right. And if we do another Big Four episode again, what are the 4 cities you want us to explore?
So that would be 5 through 8, right? Because those are the first.
Well,
Okay.
we're going to let the fan decide what the Big Four are. I bet there'll be Milan, Bologna.
Ooh, okay, let them
Oh, yeah.
with it on their own. Okay.
Okay.
Let us know below.
Don't forget, the WiSE link is in the description and pinned comment below. Check what your transfer costs before your bank does the math for you.
And remember, every dollar saved is another dollar for your next adventure.
All right, which one would you choose?
Verona.
Oh, all right. Rome, Florence, Venice, Verona. You tell us.
Yeah, which one was your favorite?
Yep.
Thank you guys so much for spending part of your day with us. It really means the world to us. We are Wandering with Wine, and we are here every Friday at 6 p.m.
Eastern time.
where we bring you the best of the best homes for sale in Italy. We will see you next week.
Until next time, keep dreaming big and keep wandering with wine. Salute and bye.